You ever look at your phone and realize there's someone you used to talk to every single day, and now nothing? Not because you fought, not because something dramatic happened, just silence. You scroll past their names sometimes, think about reaching out, but then you don't. And the weird part? They're probably doing the same thing. You both just drifted. And somehow, that quiet ending hurts more than any argument ever could. Here's the thing. There's actually a hidden psychology behind why outgrowing friendships feels exactly like grief, even when no one technically died. Because that's what it is, isn't it? A kind of death. The friendship you had, the version of yourself that existed in that friendship, the inside jokes, the late-night conversations, all of it just fades. And you're left holding this strange, uncomfortable feeling that no one really talks about. Because we have funerals for people. We have breakup songs for relationships. But what do we have for friendships that just end? Let's talk about the first type, the slow fade. This is the one where nothing explosive happens. You just stop syncing up. At first, you try. You send a meme, they reply 3 days later. You suggest hanging out. They say yes, soon. But soon never comes. Psychologically, this taps into something called identity shift. As we grow, our sense of self evolves. The person you were when you met them isn't the person you are now. So it doesn't fit anymore. And that's why it feels like grief. Because you're not just losing them, you're losing the version of yourself that existed with them. Then there's the type where you outgrow someone, but they don't realize it. You're sitting across from them at coffee, and they're talking about the same things they talked about 5 years ago. And you're nodding, smiling, but inside, you're somewhere else. Psychologically, this is called developmental asynchrony. People grow at different rates, and sometimes you just outpace someone. You edit yourself, you shrink, and that's when you know this friendship is costing you more than it's giving you. But here's the twist. Sometimes you're the one being outgrown, and you don't even see it coming. They cancel plans. They don't laugh at your jokes the way they used to. You replay conversations. You overanalyze texts. This hits differently because it's rejection without explanation. Psychologically, this triggers ambiguous loss. It's grief without closure. You lost them to change, and there's no rule book for that. No one sends you a sympathy card. So you grieve alone, in silence. And then there's the type where you both know it's over, but neither of you says it. You still text on birthdays. You still like each other's posts. You keep up the performance. Why? Because admitting it's over feels too final. Psychologically, this is called relational limbo. You're stuck between holding on and letting go. It's like watching someone you love slowly disappear, and you can't do anything about it. Here's the thing about outgrowing friendships. It's not always mutual, and it's almost never easy. But sometimes, people are meant to be in your life for a season, and when that season ends, holding on doesn't honor what you had. It just makes the ending harder. So if you're reading this and thinking of someone, maybe it's okay to let them go. Maybe grief is just love with nowhere to go. And maybe outgrowing someone doesn't mean you didn't love them. It just means you loved yourself enough to keep growing. Which type are you? The one who drifted? The one who outgrew someone? Or the one still holding on to something that's already gone?